Stop? Okay, I'll just have this in the background for you.
What's up, guys? My name is Abraham. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you, man.
So I'm just here to talk about my content journey and what I've done to get to where I'm at and the things that I'm gonna try to do to get to where I want to be. He says that you guys are in the topic of talking about content creation. So I started my content creation journey my senior year of high school, and now I'm a senior in college. I really low-key started when I was in elementary school. There's this video, it was this app, it was called the Reverse app. And I record myself doing things and I reverse it. And I really loved doing it, that was fun. And then I stopped doing that, and then around middle school, there was this game called Clash of Clans and Clash Royale. I'll record myself playing Clash of Clans and Clash Royale. I'll screen record myself playing it, and I'll post it on YouTube. And I'd always end up deleting the videos, just cause. And then my freshman year of high school, I was like, you know what, let me try again. I'll try content again. I did public interviews, and then I stopped again. And then my senior year of high school, I was like, you know what, I feel like I can really do this. Let me do it, and let me just stick to it, and let me keep on going. And like my senior year of high school, I had a couple of videos go viral, and that kind of helped a little bit, and it gave me a little more motivation. But I came into college with like 400 followers on Instagram and like 6,000 or 8,000 on TikTok. And now I'm on Instagram, I'm at like 230K, and then on TikTok, I just hit 800K today. So I'm just gonna talk about So I'm gonna kind of just talk about what helped me, and it's like simple things. Like the first thing is I'll say perseverance. Perseverance. That's something that I feel like really helped me, because there's different parts of my journey that I really wanted to give up, and I feel like everybody can relate to that. Whatever you guys are like chasing, there's always moments where like, dang, I low-key want to give up, or am I built for this? Those moments, I feel like they're very, very, very pivotal, like very important moments. When you're working towards something, chasing something, and then you're like, dang, should I give up or should I not give up? I feel like those moments are where it's important to like go harder in a sense, but rest if you need to, but just don't give up. There was a point in my sophomore year, during the summertime, I had 62,000 followers on Instagram, and I was stuck there for like 2 months. So imagine posting every day or posting most times a day, and your followers you're declining. So I was stuck at 62K, and I was just dropping. The followers were just dropping. I was like, bro. And I called one of my friends, and I was like, he also makes content. I went to middle school with him. I was like, bro, I low-key want to give up, bro. And he was like, don't give up, da da da. And what was crazy was he was at a point where he was stuck at like 32K for a long, like probably like 6 months straight. He was stuck at 32,000 followers for 6 months straight, and he was telling me how he wanted to give up, and I told him not to give up. And by the end of that year, he ended up at like 230K. He wanted to run. So I say never give up, just keep on showing up. And another thing is like you have to believe in yourself. You have to be very optimistic. And I feel like this kind of goes for any journey in life. You have to be very optimistic. People might not believe in you, people might not have faith in you, but it's very important for you to believe in yourself and keep on going. And another thing is too, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to understand it all. You don't have to figure it. You don't have to figure it all out. Just show up. Just show up, and get it figured out along the way. I put out so many videos. There was like periods of times where I post 8 videos a day. There's periods of time where I'll post 1 a day, when I post 2 a day, and it'll be random stuff, all those little things, they build up. And I feel like that kind of helped me get a better read. That helped me get a read for this content stuff. And a big part of it too, I feel like you have to understand the audience. You have to be in the mind of the people in a sense. You have to know what they're gonna say. If you put out content, you have to, for the most part, understand what they're gonna feel and what they're gonna say. So I started this one trend. It was like the 1, 2, 3 trend. On YouTube, it's not really going viral on YouTube. What's up, Marco? On TikTok and Instagram, it's like crazy. But YouTube, I don't know. YouTube's not really rocking with it. So it's like, dang, that's one thing you can pull up. But the 1, 2, 3 trend, I knew it was gonna go viral off the rip. I knew it was gonna go viral, but it's not really about just the 1, 2, 3. It's about how I kind of like put it together and gave it to the audience in a sense. The first video I did, it was about 1, 2, 3. It was last semester. I only posted it twice last semester, and they both went viral. And I was gonna stop doing it. And then this semester I was like, you know what? I had a different angle, so I came at a different angle, and it just. The first video I wish I can look at. Let me see if I can pull it up. I don't know if I posted it on YouTube. That's the thing.
I know last semester we pulled up the one, it's underneath, where it was how different people laugh for different, different versions. Should be able to see. Which one are you looking for?
It's like lower. Let me see.
first, I just saw it.
That was this close. This one went on YouTube. It didn't go crazy on it. It's on TikTok. Oh my gosh, this.
Yeah.
Okay, not this one. I gotta go.
New Chandler at first it was 6-7, but now 1, 2, 3.
Okay, cool. So if I just went on there and just said 1, 2, 3, nobody would really watch it or they'd be like, what the heck? But the fact that I had people behind me and we all yelled at new trend alert. As soon as they see it, they're gonna be like, if you're scrolling your For You page and you just see someone, a group of people yelling out new trend alert, that's like an attention grabber. Very important. You have to grab their attention. Whether it's what you say, what you do, whether it's how the video looks, you have to get people's attention. So how I got their attention was saying new trend alert, right? So now their attention is here. They're in suspense. What's he gonna say? And I say 1, 2, 3. So it's either two things. I already knew they're either gonna be like, what the F is this? Sorry, bro. They're like, what the heck is this? Or they're gonna love it. Or they're gonna love it. Or they're gonna think it's completely cringe. But those are two strong emotions, hate and love. And a lot of people did hate it, but a lot of people did love it. Which is, I feel like, it's kind of interesting. And I did another one and it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one I knew was gonna go viral because I knew what people were gonna say. I knew people were gonna hate on it. People were gonna be like, what is this? Because it's so simple, but people don't understand there's layers to it. It seems like oh, to like a regular audience, it might look like I'm just counting. But I knew that there's layers to why it's gonna go viral. And before I posted it, I told everybody around me, this is gonna go viral. Some people were like, no, it's not. But I'm like, I know it's gonna go viral just because there's layers to it. It's so simple, but yeah, there's so much layers to it. And when I posted that video, the first one, it was another one. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I walked down Lowe's Way. And I knew people were gonna hate on it, and I knew some people were gonna love it. I walked down Lowe's Way, and I see a group of my friends, and then there was this one girl there, and she was like, "Why would you post it? That's so dumb." She was like hating, but in my head, I feel like I try not to respond to like any negativity because not everybody deserves a response, in my opinion. So she was like, "Why would you?" And I just kept quiet. And that same video that she hated on, it's at like 54 million views on TikTok, and so it's like I don't know. I feel like you gotta believe in yourself. People are not gonna see your vision. People are not gonna see what you're doing, but believe in yourself. Keep on showing up and understand the audience, understand people. We're all the same. It's like all humans are the same. In psychology, there's this, I forgot what it's called. There's this thing. It's called like universal language. Like everybody knows if someone makes a certain face, you know if they're afraid, you know if they're sad, you know if they're happy. There's like I feel like at the root of it, everybody, we all feel the same emotion. If you show people like an image or something, everybody's gonna feel 1 or 2 emotions at least. And I feel like you gotta understand that. Understand people's emotions. Just keep showing up. Yeah. I'm kind of talking fast. Was I talking fast? A little bit, my bad. Does anybody have any questions? Yeah.
How did you like find your niche? Because you said you like went in multiple different areas and you post multiple different things. Like how did you find like what works for you?
Show up, just post. Like I used to do a bunch of different types of content. Like I would do like motivational videos. I would do, I did like public interviews. I would do like deeper stuff, like random stuff, and I just kept on showing up. But then I was like, okay, I would post different types of content, and some of them like will go viral, but I feel like they had no connection. So I decided let me just stick to what I found like what I enjoyed the most. So I say find something that you love doing. Or like find like a niche that you enjoy and just do that. So mine is like more so right now it's more so comedy. But yeah, I say like just find something that you love. Yeah.
What's your most viewed video?
I just want to run on TikTok. It was it's the 1, 2, 3, but I was going to I think it was on to 15. It had like 65 million on TikTok. It's crazy, yeah. Yes.
One of the things I love that you shared about last semester, after Connor had spoken, was how you would do a video and then you kind of look at what worked, what didn't, and you look up one. So like you did one with like how women laugh, how men laugh.
That's a point that I missed. So when a video goes viral or when something works, there's a reason why it worked. So when you find like with content, when you find something that works, you kind of have, in a sense, you don't have to, but it's very smart to latch onto it and just make a little detail switch every time you go on. So I started 1, 2, 3, and I went to 6, 7, and that book, and I sat back And something I do, this is a term in basketball, it's called read and react. So depending on how the defense plays you, or offense plays you, have to read and then play off of that. So with content, I read and react a lot. So when I went to 6'7" and I saw how much it jumped, I'm thinking, okay, this works. What could I do differently? And I'm like, okay, let me just go up. Let me just go up numbers. And I would add new numbers I had new emotes to each number. And so, it worked all the way to 100. People, like every day I posted, I didn't get under 1 million views within like 24 hours. Like it would always be like millions. So when something works, there's a reason it works. So find a little tweak to it, and then just do it again, and do it again, and do it again. Some people, it's like a method. Some people drive into the ground. Like when people find a method that works, they kind of they milk it all the way out. Some people think it's milking it, and to the regular audience, oh, they're milking it. But just because you're seeing the video so much, there's a bunch of different new people that are seeing them that haven't seen them before because they're doing it over and over and over and over. So find when it works, kind of not in a sense milk it, still make it good, but find little details to change. That's literally what a trend is. When someone posts a video and it goes viral, everybody on the media, they start doing it for the most part because they know there's a method that works and they're trying to tap into that, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Abraham, how do you deal with hate?
How do I deal with hate?
Yeah.
That's a good question. In my head, I feel like people's words don't matter, in my opinion, whether it's love or hate. So if someone praises you or someone hates on you, people always gonna have things to say. Someone loves you, hates you, or to me it doesn't matter because people, I feel like living a life based on how people agree and how people think about you is never gonna be stable. Because people change themselves and their emotions change and their thoughts change. I think I try to focus on how I feel about myself. I try to focus on how I feel about myself and how God views me. So I just try not to give thought into it. Wherever your attention goes or your energy goes, that's what grows. So if people hate on me and I'm sitting there thinking about it, or I'm feeding into it, it's like there's no point. It's gonna drain my energy, you know. So I try to just ignore it, or I don't think on it for too long. I just let it go. I try to let it go. Yeah.
What's the best advice you would give to somebody who want to start content creating for the first time?
Show up. Just show up. I would say show up, but also not just showing up, because it's like the gym. If two people can go to the gym for the same period of time every day, and someone has more gains than the other, you got to not just like I said, showing is very important, but also ask questions, research, study. Like I watch. You guys know who Key and Peele is? You guys know Key and Peele? Like I love them. Like I sit there and watch them. And there's times like where people, you know how we doom scroll? When I doom scroll, I'm doom scrolling in the sense like if something goes viral, I'm studying. Like why is this viral? Why is this viral? I'm like, okay, this is viral. Why is this viral? Then now I'm at the point where I go through a video and it doesn't go, and then I see the views are low. I know why the views are low. It's like, oh, it's not entertaining enough. They should have did this better. They should have did this better. Even when Key and Peele skits, I'm watching them right now. I was really watching them like before I came here right now actually. And like I'm watching, I'm like, okay, it would have been better if they cut it right here. There's stuff like little things like that. But I study, ask questions. That's life. Ask questions. Knowledge gets you knowledge. Not just anything. Knowing a piece of information can change so much. Just knowing one piece of information can change so much. So yeah, I say ask questions and show us. Yeah. Yes.
In the last class, somebody asked you about what analytical data you look at. You mentioned kind of time of day and then kind of adjusted that. Would you share a little more on that?
So people, like a big question people ask in the media world is, okay, posting time. What time should I post? To me, I feel like it doesn't matter, in my opinion. It doesn't matter, but it matters. So how am I explaining that? So if someone like LeBron James posted, no matter what, it's gonna go viral. Or Kai Cenat or ISOSP, no matter what, it's gonna go viral. But then if we're trying to build up, what I do, I try to post at the times where my followers are most active. And why I do that is, so when I put the content out there, the chances of me getting engagement aren't the highest, if that makes sense. But then again, it doesn't matter. If the video is gonna go viral, if it's a good video, it's gonna do good. But I just combine it together. So I try to make a good video and also post it at the time where my followers are most active to get more engagement. But when you're on a run, like I was on a run with this, there was a time I posted at 10 p.m. I'll never do that. And it still worked because it was really like, people were waiting. So yeah.
What time have you found to be the best
time for your followers?
It low-key changes. Like my freshman year was 6 p.m. and I would post 6 p.m. and it would work for a trend I was doing at the time. But now it's like 12 to 3, anytime from 12 to 3. Maybe 6, anytime from 12 to 6, but I like to do around 12 to 3.
What made you start content creation?
What made me start content? Oh, dang, that's a good question. I low-key don't know.
So
I don't know why I started. I just wanted it, and I'm the type of person, if I want it, I'm gonna go for it, no matter what. Like if I want something, I'm gonna put an effort to it. I just wanted it. I think I was just, and I love creating, honestly. I just have love for it. I think I have love for it and I want it, so I'm just going for it. That's probably why I started. Yes.
Did you put like, thought, or did you really think through what your demographic was, or did you just kind of start posting? Because when you said
Yeah.
things like Kai's not National Speed, most of us know who that is. I know if I said those names like to my parents or
Mhm.
like son roles, like
Yeah.
they would be who that is.
That's a good question. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even have a target audience. I probably do that, but I don't know, which is not good. I feel like in marketing, you should know who your audience is. I low-key that I don't like. I don't know. I don't think I could probably check my analytics. Can I check real quick? Go.
That guy.
I wonder who like. I just find things I don't know. I probably do know subconsciously, but I don't know. Like, let me check. So on Instagram. So it says 15% of people are 13 to 17. But I think it can't be accurate because kids are on social media and they put a higher age, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it says 13 to 17, 15%, 18 through 24, 37%, 25 through 34, 30%, and then 35 through 40, 10%, and then up, and then the others like 4. And it's mainly men, 70% are men. But I'm from watching this, I'm guessing it's like more so like children though. Like it's for sure more so kids.
It's probably like 15.
But it was funny because I went to the mall like a week ago and there was this man who was like 40 and he knew it. I was like, what the heck? So it's like, I'm like, okay.
1, 2, 3.
Do you have a broad enough audience that you get like recognized occasionally?
Yeah, people like come to me and stuff and like, okay, that's cool, yeah.
I was gonna ask, how did you find like your niche? Like, you said you're doing motivational and these other things. Like, was it just whatever was like successful, or like how'd you find which area you wanted to really dive into?
I think love, I think love, like whatever I enjoy the most. I enjoy making. Like, I also want to motivate. I want to like eventually my concept. I have a bigger. This is not really like, this is great, but it's like this is like I'm trying to build a foundation, get my face out there. But then like in the future, I want to do some really powerful things. But I say love, like find something that you really enjoy doing. It makes it easier. Love makes things easier. Like time flies when you're having fun. So like to people, it might just be content. But I put a lot of work into my content and stuff. But it's times where it's like, dang, it's okay hard. But that's when love comes in. Love's like the gas to your tank when you want to give up.
Do you have like a plan for where you're going in the future, or do you just wait for like the new trend to go?
I have a plan. Yeah. I'm trying to like low key. I'm really trying to be an actor. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really trying to be an actor. And I used to act actually. Like I have a like movies like when I was younger. I used to act as a kid. I used to be in like I used to do like short films. I used to do a lot of like background acting too. But I want to be an actor. But I want to get to like an epitome, like to a point with this where it's just easy for me to walk into the room. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like when you get to a certain point where like you can be I want to do this and then it's right there. Like there's a lot of creators who they make it to the top and they're like, oh, I want to become a fashion designer. I want to create a clothing brand, and then go do it and everybody supports them. Oh, I want to make music with everybody. So I feel like I want to conquer this hill first and then I'm gonna go to the next one. But I want to create though. I want to like I want to do a lot of things. And it's like a good thing, but it's also like it's like you can't do everything. So that's what I have to learn. So that's why I have to stop a lot of things to just focus on content and also focus on one niche in a sense. Yeah.
I was wondering also, are you making like connections?
Yeah.
To do like
Yeah.
ads or like?
Yeah. So on social media I make money. It's not where I want it to be, but I'm just starting. I feel like so it's gonna come. But it's like it's all I do. I don't like work. It's all I do. But yeah.
I noticed when like, you have all your videos pulled up, there's like on the bottom there'll be like a number line.
Mhm.
It's like $$ sign and then it's like numbers.
Oh, that means it's like monetized.
That's what that means?
Yeah, like these videos like monetized, but YouTube is like cool, but they don't pay. YouTube doesn't, unless it's long form. I'm barely getting into the long form game. So, yeah. Does anybody have questions?
So I noticed you started streaming this stuff. Obviously, you
Yeah.
started doing your thing. Is your fame, not fame, but is basically the eyes you get from YouTube, TikTok,
Yeah.
translate to streaming?
So that's the thing. So like, just like, literally, so with streaming and content, I feel like I'm starting from square one with streaming. But I'm just applying the knowledge I have from going short form content into streaming. Right now, it doesn't translate because I don't advertise. I don't really advertise my streams. I'm only, like I've been streaming for 54, every day for 54 days straight. But the only reason I'm doing that is 'cause I'm trying to get familiar with it for myself. So I don't really advertise my streams. There'll be little things like me eating or me at the gym or me hanging out with friends. But if I'm doing something, then I advertise it. But it doesn't translate yet, but I'm thinking about, I'm about to start advertising it more. I feel like, but I don't want to just advertise if I'm not doing anything, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, yes.
If you wanted to grow, how many times would you post a day, and would you post the same content multiple times, would you post different content to see what is the most successful?
So what's so weird about it is people are like, oh, post every day. Post. I feel like, I'm not gonna lie. Posting every day is good for if you're trying to get a feel for it and understand it. But I feel like you don't have to post every day. I feel like you should, but you don't have to. Like I have a clip page on TikTok, Abraham Creates Live, right? Just to post my streaming clips or like IRL clips. And I was stuck at like 400 followers. And I didn't post for like 2 weeks because I was busy with other things. And I posted a clip, I just posted one clip, it hit 2 million views, took me from 400 followers to 1,400 in like a day or two. So it's like, I didn't post every day to get that, if that makes sense. Make a good video, if that makes sense. Like, an impactful video, like something that works. Make something that works. And then once it works, then keep pushing. But I would say post every day. Like, me, that's my method. Post, show up, and figure it out. But I think make good stuff. That's how I feel. If does that make sense? Like make impactful stuff that people are gonna engage with and things like that. Yeah.
Do you have a team, or do you like enjoy the editing and the brainstorming?
I recently like created a team. So I have someone like with YouTube. I'm trying to get on YouTube. I have someone who edits. I have people who are like kind of assistants. They help me with certain stuff. And what else? Yeah. So I'm creating a team right now. Yeah. Because it's kind of like it's hard to do everything. Like I'm just like it takes time. I'm trying to be more, trying to get forward more. So I can't do it myself. Yeah, I'm like.
Have you ever had like burnout, especially like within
Yes.
college or anything?
Yes. Yeah. Burnout. There was a point. This might sound normal, but there was a point I didn't post for a week. And that's not normal, but to me that was crazy. Because I'll post every day, and there'll be times I'll post like 8 times a day. Just random stuff, like things that like I knew wouldn't go viral, but I just wanted to show up. But yeah, I've had burnout, but I think you have to know when to rest. Like know when to rest, know when to take a step back, and just relax. Like everything will go back to normal. Like today, like I didn't post yesterday, and I might not post today, but it's because I'm trying to read it. I'm trying to